I still, you know, I see she pops up on my Facebook page. I wished her happy birthdays, Merry Christmases, Happy
Hmm.
Thanksgiving. I mean, she's living her life. I'm living mine. But I still hold no hatred towards her. I wish her the best, and she always
Hmm.
wishes me the best. But that was a part of my life that, as my uncle said, I just got married because I felt that nobody would have wanted me anyway. So I just jumped right into it head first without thinking. And, thinking with the wrong head is what he said.
Okay. Some sex can make us blind.
Yes.
And and sometimes when we think outside the box, maybe things seem a little bit better on the other side until we get in that box.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
Sierra, how did it feel? How does it feel? How did you feel when you got married? Like, how did you feel as a trans woman walking down the aisle with the man that you love? How did you feel as a trans woman? Or did you just think it was normal? And how did the family react when the two of you said, we're getting married and we're inviting everybody?
Well, to start out, I felt like a queen. I was glamorous and gorgeous as course.
Okay.
On my wedding day. Um, my family is kind of a different story because my mom and dad don't really know we're married yet. They
Hmm.
know we live together, but they do not know we're officially legally married yet. So they
Oh.
don't really know that they have a black son-in-law. And my dad, and my dad, one of the reasons why I didn't really say nothing is because when I was growing up, my dad was very prejudiced. And one of the
Hmm.
things he told me when I came out as being a young gay trans person was, I don't I don't really like the fact who you are, but I will say this, I don't ever want you to date a black man. And that stuck in my head for the longest time. So of course on my wedding day, after we got married, I looked at him as we were dancing. I said, you know what, my dad's gonna kill me. I said, because you're a black man. But
You,
it was really fun to walk down the aisle and be who I was, and to know that I could dress the way I felt comfortable. Me being the woman that I was, to be able to marry the man legally in the eyes of God for us
mhm.
to show our love to people. Because we
But
actually had two ceremonies. Because we actually had a union before it became legal. So we had two marriages actually, but the other one
oh,
was actually legal. The second one.
so a civil union. So is marriage actually legal in the state that you're in, Florida?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
so
it
it's been
is.
legal for
Yes, it is. It's been
like
legal
6 years
now for
now,
six
7 years.
years now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I'm from Orlando, and I know those Republicans down there are something else.
Well, it
Well, they
well
get
it
married
it
in
it
Orlando too.
it passed. Even though the outgoing president he tried to repeal it, it got
Hmm.
hit. It didn't work. Uh,
Hmm.
so we're still legally able to get married. And as far as my family goes, my main supporter that I would have loved to be there was my mother, which passed in 19. That's it. She was born in 49, I
2011.
believe. She passed. She's been
2011.
gone now since 2011. And then
Hmm.
my sibling sister that was born in 71, she was totally against it. She's totally against the lifestyle. She came at me with the, well, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm reading the Bible, and she tried the Bible bush. So I just cut her off. I went, hey, our church has the same Bible. I would like for you to be there, but if not, I understand. But
Hmm.
uh, when we married the first time, the civil union, she was still alive, wasn't
She was still
she? She
alive.
was
Yeah.
still alive for the civil union, but when we did the second one, she had passed. But
Okay.
I have her four children that are still with us, and I see her through them. Her
Hmm.
oldest daughter, she's LGBTQ, and
Okay.
she has two children of her own. And people ask me, how is it that your gay niece has two children? I was like, well, she is a female. I said she slept with a male, and when a male and a female get together, things happen, and there's a child. I'm like, just because she's lesbian, I said, I guess she felt she wanted to have two children, and she had them, but she's still, living her life, and she's happy. and
Well,
I'm happy for her.
well, that's the good thing, Jonathan. Once people make up their minds and become comfortable in their own skin, it's great that people are happy. And this is what I see with the two of you. Like, even though you said you guys have ups and downs, that's in every relationship, and we understand that. Now, what I want to know and I think it would be interesting to know, does your neighbors know that the two of you are married in a union? And how does the neighborhood, how do you guys fit
Okay,
into the
well,
neighborhood?
we live right now. We've been living in this rooming house where we currently are. We've been here now 8 years, and we've had several different next door neighbors next to our room. Uh, we usually get along well when it's just a one person, either be male or female. When there's single people, they get along with us. They had no problem. But it seems every time we've had a couple move next door to us, it's no more issue with the lady. It's more of an issue with the male people, because I don't know if they have, how they usually say sometimes about heterosexual men. They have the thought in the back of their minds that they think every gay person wants them, which is not true, or they have this feeling that they want to be with a male but don't know how to approach them. And so my wife and I, we've had stares, like we'll go to our car sometimes and the neighbor downstairs, he'll give us these looks as though like, they better not talk to me or say good morning or nothing, as if he thinks that I want him or my wife wants him. Neither one of us give a care about none.
We I know. Ladies and gentlemen, on the show today, I have Mr. Jonathan Hill and his wife, Miss Sierra Hill.
Sorry, just had
Tampa,
a scam
Florida.
call come through. I had to turn it off. But
it's all good.
We see him and we ignore him.
Well, that's good, Jonathan. It's good that sometimes it's not worth taking on these people that have their own mindset about whatever. It's better just to mind your own business and keep looking forward. That's what my agent tells me now, and my mother used to tell me that before she passed. I miss you, Mom. But I want to just say that I want to thank you guys so much. Where do you guys see yourselves in the next 10 years? I know you say that you're living in a rooming house now, and I don't want to get too personal, but for me, I'm looking at two mature individuals that probably should. I understand your situation, Jonathan, with what you're going through, but you did say you were in the military, and I know that the U.S. is now trying to change and take care of the veterans.
Yeah.
Were you dishonorably discharged, or were you honorably discharged?
I was honorably discharged, and it was for mental health issues. And as far as finding housing, we are desperately looking. We have realtors helping us now. I have an organization known as Metro that let me know something about a hopper list coming up for the next year, that they are possibly letting me know a little more on that. So we're leaving it in God's hands. And, for the next 10 years, we're looking to pray that we'll be in our own home.
That's amazing.
Yeah, way before.
Oh, okay. But I want to say to you, to Jonathan Hill and Sierra Hill, thank you for doing the show today. I didn't want to go into too much in depth. I want you guys to have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And you guys did great today. And I want to say thank you. And I think we've learned a lot from just listening to your story. And it's good for our community. And mainly a lot of the people that I live around and that are a part of our community, they need to hear your story, because you've inspired. You're very inspiring, you're very understanding, and you're very direct. And that's what I like. And this is
thank you for having us as well. And Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, all those.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So I just in closing, I'm going to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, on the show today, I had Mr. Jonathan Hill and Miss Sierra Hill. They're a married couple in Tampa, Florida, and they're now doing great things to help educate others. They're advocates in their hometown of Tampa, and they're reaching out to other individuals to help teach them about what living with HIV and disclosure means, and the fact that they're an interracial couple and they're in love. They want to show, the world that couples do go through ups and downs regardless of whether they're in a same-sex relationship, a civil union, or just a heterosexual relationship, or just the fact that two people love each other and they're in a partnership. So thank you guys so much for being on the show today. And I want to say I take my wig off to you again. And you have a wonderful Christmas, and we will chat again.
Thank you.
Yes,
You too.
ma'am.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.